Over the past 10 years, I've had somewhat of a love-hate relationship with my email newsletter. On the one hand, I've sold lots of artwork through my newsletter, but on the other, I've expended huge amounts of time. And there are often newsletters that I send out that don't make a single sale. So in this video, I want to share what's worked for me, what hasn't, and how you can sell more art with your newsletter. And first things first, my name's Crystal. I'm a full-time artist. I sell artwork in person and online. I've been doing this for more than a decade. So I've tried lots of things, failed at lots of things, but learned a lot along the way. And I want to share all of that with you in this video. So as I see it, the main benefit to an email newsletter is obvious. It's the connection with your potential art buyers. And it's a direct connection. You don't have social media, which I'm not trying to put down here. I actually think social media can be a very good way to sell your artwork. But you don't have the algorithms of like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media you're trying to sell your artwork through. You don't have their algorithms standing in your way and potentially forcing you to pay ad fees to get to your followers. You have that email list and you can send as many or as few emails to them as possible. But there is one really important consideration here. It's the quality of your email list. If you have really old email list subscribers, or let's say people who have subscribed to your list who weren't necessarily interested in ever purchasing your work, then the likelihood of these people buying is very low. So you could be kind of spinning your wheels when you are trying to send out your email newsletters. And I know I had this problem. I had a lot of people at the beginning of my career that were like friends and family, people I met right at my very first few art fairs. They signed up to my email list. And don't get me wrong, I love that these people supported me and signed up to my email list, but many of them were doing it just to support me. They never were interested in purchasing my work, especially the friends and family subscribers. So I was sending out newsletters to people who didn't really care to purchase my work. So no matter how hard I tried to get them to purchase my work, they weren't going to. And this is why the quality of your email list is so important. You want to make sure to get people to sign up to your list who are actually potential buyers. This is going to save you so much time and wasted effort, frustration for sending out newsletters to the people who don't want to purchase your work. When it comes to getting people to sign up for your email newsletter, especially when you're getting people off of social media, you really have to be careful because a lot of people, especially if you're doing a free giveaway, they're just going to sign up to your newsletter to get something for free. They're never going to purchase. And I made this mistake several times where I recruited large numbers of people, like 1,000, 2,000 people to get on my email list. And over the years, only a few of them have ever purchased. Another thing that didn't work was trying to send out so-called romance emails. Now, this was something that one of the YouTube experts about 5 years ago was touting as the best way to get email newsletter subscribers to actually buy your work. What you wanted to do was woo them with like 4 or 5 emails and then send out one email that showed them something that they would be interested in buying with maybe a coupon code. But the majority of my emails wouldn't be selling anything because I was trying to woo them into purchasing with the know, like, and trust factor. So I would send out emails with vlogs about daily life as an artist or close-up images of a painting I was working on. But I would never have a call to action in those emails to purchase. So therefore, if I was sending out one email a week and I was trying to wait for 4 or 5, even 6 emails of these know, like, and trust emails to get them to think we're friends, to then maybe want to purchase my work or get connected with my work and me as an artist enough emotionally that they would want to purchase. I mean, that's the theory, and that's why they call it the romance method, is that you are establishing this emotional connection with your potential buyer prior to having them purchase. But doing all of this for an entire month, that's a lot of work, generating all of that content. And all of this made my sales through my email newsletter worse than ever. The people on my newsletter need to be nudged a little bit with direct calls to action and coupon codes. Now, I'm not sure if it's this way for every artist and every niche. It just kind of depends on what you're selling, I think. So you'll have to try it out for yourself. But for me, I need to have calls to action. I need to tell them that I have something that's available for purchase. Another thing I've messed up on with my email newsletters is being inconsistent and posting too often, both of these things. Over the years, like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. Sometimes I just get really burnt out on creating newsletters and I don't want to do it. And so I will have like maybe 6 months or 8 months where I don't do anything. And then Black Friday will roll around where it's a good idea to send people a coupon so that you can get some sales, and I'll send out a coupon. And a lot of these people haven't heard from me in like 8 months. And so when I do that, the amount of people that actually purchase off the emails that I eventually do send is much lower than it normally is. Another thing is sending so often. Okay, so I got this advice off of some YouTuber that was saying that you should send out email newsletters every single day. It's like, okay, I'll try this. And man, did I get a huge number of unsubs. It was extraordinarily high. If you start emailing every single day, eventually these people are going to get so sick of it, they're going to send it all to their spam folder. They won't receive any of your emails in the future, and some of them might even report you as spam, which could go against you in the eyes of Google. And you want your emails to be delivered to the people and hopefully not in the spam folder. And this is why it's super important not to annoy your email list. You don't want to constantly email them. And I quickly realized that it was a bad idea to send out an email every single day. Another thing that I've often tried that has failed every single time is making too targeted of an offer in my email newsletter campaign. For example, if I'm doing a buy one, get one free deal on all of my cat prints, that's just too targeted because not everybody in my email list is interested in cat art. Some of them might be interested in my zoo animal art or my dog art or even my landscapes. So it's important to make an offer that's broader than that. So that way most people will be interested in it, because the more people who open your email that are interested in your offer, it's going to lead to more sales. Now this transitions us into what has worked for me. One of the best offers that I can send out to my email newsletter is a 25% off everything coupon. I know it seems really simple and basic, but people love to get what they want. And if you are giving a good coupon, like 25% off, that's a good coupon. Even 30% off is better. But I don't really have 30% off worked into my pricing strategy, so I stop at 25% off usually. But if you give a coupon code that's that large, and then they can use it on anything on your website, they're going to be able to get exactly what they want. And so this type of a coupon code will have a broad appeal to everybody in your email newsletter. And that's why it usually works out better than having a very specific coupon code for, let's say, one item only. Another thing that always goes over well with my newsletter subscribers is my misprint sale. So if you have something, it doesn't have to be a print necessarily, but if it's something that has a slight error in it, or maybe isn't what you would charge full price for normally, but if you can sell it to them at an extreme discount, let's say 75% off what your retail prices are, which is what I do with my misprint sale, it can be really popular with your followers. In my case, a lot of my people subscribe to my newsletter at art fairs, and I don't sell misprints at art fairs. So if they want to have the opportunity at the misprints and save a few bucks, still get something that looks really nice when framed, but might have a slight blemish or two, they have to subscribe to the email newsletter to get that opportunity. And so it's a good way to entice them to sign up at the art fairs, but also it's something that they look forward to. I know my newsletter subscribers do. I usually have my misprint sale about once a year. It allows me to monetize something that I would end up throwing away anyway if I couldn't get somebody to purchase it. So basically I'm monetizing my trash, but my newsletter subscribers love it because they can get my artwork at such an extreme discount. Another thing that my email list has helped me to sell is commissions. Now, sometimes this can be hit and miss, but if I'm selling commissions at a little bit lower of a price than I normally am, I can entice quite a few people on my email list to sign up. Let's say I have a month where I don't have art fairs and I need to make an extra few bucks. I just send out an email saying, hey, I have some openings. Here's 10% off if you want a custom painting of your pet, and I will always get several people to sign up from it. Likewise, my email newsletter subscribers always seem to respond well to releases of new collections or exclusive deals that I don't give anywhere else on my social media. Also, exclusive double dip discounts on Black Friday. everybody. This is something they absolutely love. So what I'll do is have everything on sale on my website for everybody to get who sees on social media. But the people who are on my email newsletter get an extra discount of maybe 5 or 10% more off of whatever sale that I'm running so that they can double dip. Alongside a newsletter, it's a really good idea to promote yourself on social media if you want to sell work regularly. I've made an entire video, you can watch it here, of all of the popular and best social media networks to use currently to sell your art. All right, I hope it helps, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.